Here's where you should go for every position in Road to Glory in the new EA College Football 25 video game. So look, obviously there's teams that are bad that you can go to. You could go help Vandy or you could go do anything like this, but if you want to keep it more realistic, this vid's for you. No, this isn't QBU, RBU, or whatever those U rankings are. I don't really care. I'm just kind of going off what I think about these schools and their history and award winners and how I think they should be. So let's start with quarterback. If you're an elite recruit, I would say Oklahoma, USC, Oregon, Bama, or Ohio State. And if you're the elite of the elite, I would say Oklahoma, USC. Those are kind of your treasure chests for quarterback. But all those lists, all those teams for elite is where you should go. If you're a blue chip, Texas, Florida, LSU, Florida State. Yes, I even have Louisville here. Contributor, Western Kentucky, very underrated group of 5 team that has been slinging it for years. And I mean, seriously, go look at the numbers. We also have Texas Tech, who has a history of incredible yardage. And then we also have Houston, who has a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback in his history. Fresno State, who has a good history of quarterbacks as well. And then we go to the need you category. And what I mean by this, I made this one up. It's where you can either be a legend at the position or revive that position. In this category, I have NC State, Auburn, BYU, Notre Dame, Iowa, Boston College, Pittsburgh, Michigan State, Virginia Tech, and Georgia Tech. Those are all the teams that I think you can either go and be a legend at that position or revive that position at the quarterback spot. All right, running back, here we go. If you're an elite recruit, Bama, Wisconsin, Georgia, LSU, Texas. If you're a blue chip recruit, Ohio State, Penn State, Auburn, Miami, Oregon, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State. If you're a contributor, Memphis, Boise State, San Diego State, Arkansas, North Carolina, and Kansas State. Now, for the need you category, where I remind you, you can either be a legend or revive the position, I have Syracuse, Army, Stanford, Pitt, and USC. So for the people who are like, whoa, why is the USC not on the running backs? They got like 5 Heisman running backs. Yes, but that offense has shifted a lot from what it used to be. And we need a good, strong running back there rocking that Trojan helmet. And it could be you. All these schools you really can't go wrong with all have rich running back tradition history. Let's go to the wide receiver position. In the elite tier, we have USC, LSU, Ohio State, Bama. Those you really can't argue with. Those are kind of stapled in concrete right there. Next, we got blue chip, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Florida, Clemson, Texas. Contributor, Western Michigan, who has a pretty good history, and Corey Davis's college career, crazy. Colorado State's done well in the group of 5. Pittsburgh, Ole Miss, Arizona State, South Carolina, and Western Kentucky. They throw that thing around. Like I said, you get yardage as a wide receiver in that offense. Now, teams that need you, that you can be a legend or revive the position. I think you could become a legend at Penn State. I think you could revive the position at Notre Dame. I think you could revive it at Michigan. Yes, I know Michigan is Michigan right now, but, that's a ground and pound kind of team. Physicalness, why not add an elite receiver there for him? Mississippi State is another team that doesn't have a rich wide receiver history. Neither does Auburn. Auburn is one where you could become a legend at. They are the only Power 5 team without a single season 1,000-yard receiver in the 21st century. And then I have Texas Tech. Kind of like back in the day, they used to throw that thing around and rack up yards. Well, they need your help, and you could also play alongside 5-star wide receiver freshman Micah Hudson in that offense and have a crazy duo. Next, linebacker. If you're an elite linebacker, I got Georgia, Bama, Ohio State, Penn State, Oklahoma, Michigan, LSU. All these schools pump out linebackers. Next, if you're a blue chip, I got Clemson, Miami, Florida, Iowa, Wisconsin. If you're a contributor, Temple, Mississippi State, Wyoming, Southern Miss, Utah. Yes, Temple, who's really bad, actually has a decent history in the last decade or so of putting some linebackers out. Now, teams that need you where you can revive the position or be a legend at. UCLA, USC, Notre Dame, Virginia Tech, Stanford. Notre Dame's been on this list quite a few times, same with USC. But USC has kind of shifted from that physicality kind of thing, So that's why they're on here. UCLA as well. Stanford, not really hard-nosed football over there anymore. Virginia Tech needs you as well. Now, cornerback. If you're an elite, I got LSU, Bama, Ohio State, Florida. If you're a blue chip, Georgia, Florida State, Virginia Tech, Michigan, Utah, Auburn. If you are a contributor, South Carolina, UCF, USC, Cincinnati, Maryland, Texas, and Washington. Now, teams that need you where you can be a legend to revive the position, I just have Miami. Need a swaggy cornerback in Miami again.